What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another legendary item review in Borderlands 3, and this time we're taking a look at the Crossroads. Now, this SMG is possibly one of the best guns in the game, and I don't see a lot of people using it. Now, I know a lot of people out there probably do use this thing, but the Nighthawk gets all the hype. So what makes the Crossroads so good? Well, as you can see, the damage is 365 times 4 at level 50. I've got the Cryo version. This thing can spawn in any element. The red text says, "Open the gate for me." This is a reference to Legba, who is the guardian of the Crossroads, who stands at the spiritual crossroads and either grants or denies people access to speak to the spirit realm. And when you shoot people with this thing, they're going to the spirit realm whether they want to or not. This thing is badass. As you can see, high fire rate. You get all these projectiles that come out. Obviously, Cryo is not even the best element to be using here. These guys are all weak to fire, but I'm killing them in like one burst each time. This thing shreds. There's no other way to put it. A lot of people compare this to the Nighthawk, or a lot of people, I don't know that you would even say compare, but a lot of people are like, should I use this or should I use the Nighthawk? And honestly, I've been one of those guys that's been using the Nighthawk pretty much non-stop, but this thing is so damn good. This might become my go-to SMG. As you can see, the hipfire accuracy is crazy good on this thing as well. You don't really need ADS. Some versions of this gun, since it's Hyperion, you get that front-facing shield. This one, it says that there is a weapon shield capacity on it, but I don't see the shield, so I don't know. Might be because of the sights on this thing, I'm not sure, but supposedly there's a shield on it. As you can see, I've got the Cryo version, and obviously the Cryo version is great on Zane. He has a lot of Cryo perks, depending on which tree you go into, of course. With the build that I'm using right now, I'm not even taking advantage of the Cryo stuff at all in this build, so that's just how good this gun is. I'm not even like expecting anything Cryo for Zane right now. And it's absolutely tearing these dudes up. And again, this is not the best element to be using on these guys. Obviously you want to be using fire most of the time. One major downside of this gun, as you can see right there, that reload speed is brutal. Now you can mitigate some of that reload speed by doing this. As soon as you see that, let me show you that again. All right, let's empty it out. All right, 0 ammo. And then as soon as you see that 68, or as soon as you see that ammo count, melee. As soon as you see your ammo count go back into the gun, there, boom, melee. You will then bypass that reload animation, which is so slow. So that's how you can mitigate that. But all things said, this is a 10 out of 10 gun, guys. This is a winner. This thing, there's no major downsides to this gun. There's a lot of upsides to this gun. Again, that reload speed, and if you screw up like I did right there, then the melee doesn't help you at all. But the reload speed is the only real negative, and with everything dead, you've got all day to reload anyhow. If everything on the screen is dead, do you really need to worry about how long the reload takes? I don't know, man. This thing, like, I don't know what else to say about it other than it's really damn good. And you need to get you one of these things, man. So yeah, I'll give it one other negative is, as of right now, where do we farm this thing? That's the negative with every gun in this game right now, and that's one of the things that I've been trying to make sure that Gearbox understands, is we need dedicated drop sources for everything. You look back to Borderlands 2 and think about the Unkempt Herald and the Fastball and the Flacker and the Conference Call and the B Shield and the Sham, and everything had a drop source. There's only 2 items, I think, that didn't have a drop source. It was the Fire Bee and I don't even remember. Like, crappy things. Nobody really cared anyhow. But in this game, 90% of the items seems to have no dedicated drop source. Now, maybe the fact that Mayhem exists is causing issues with that, because we're seeing all these world drops, it's hard to tell who actually drops what. But having said that, I've farmed everything in this game. I've farmed every enemy in this game so many times, and I'm not seeing any patterns of drops from characters or from enemies that I'd say, okay, you know what, that guy definitely drops this. Like, I believe I was the first person that I'm aware of to farm Road Dogg and find out that he dropped the red line. And you know, it's one of those things where when you're killing an enemy a bunch and then you start to see what they drop and they drop it consistently, you know that that's their drop. So far right now, there's not a whole lot of enemies that we can say that about in this game, and we need to work on that. We gotta get them to fix that. That's all there is to it. So overall, again, my score on this, 10 out of 10, dudes. This gun's great. If you have not messed with any of the Crossroads on any of the elements, definitely get you one. If you have to settle for one element, go for either Cryo or Fire. Cryo obviously you're gonna freeze the snot out of people, dude. It's gonna freeze the snot out of enemies. But Fire is probably the most useful element of any element in this game right now, just because, you know, there's so many enemies that are weak to fire, and that's, you know, it's just how it is. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, please take a second to hit that like button, hit subscribe for more. Let me know down in the comment section below what other items you would like to see me review, and I will get on them as quick as possible. As you can see, this is going to do some work on this boss too, man. If he didn't run away. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill him, and then we'll wrap up this video for you. But man, I've been enjoying like testing out a lot of different weapons, dude, and I'm gonna bring you guys a lot more of these item reviews. I know that these are fairly popular. I had just been holding out, hoping that we could like get some designated drop sources before I did these, but hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. You know, we definitely need it. We definitely need it, and we need it stat. We need it so soon. All right. Well, now he's going to be immune. Now he's going to be immune. But does he even care? That's the question. Does he even care that he's immune? Let's see if we can still melt him. It might not even matter. It doesn't even matter. Holy crap. Except I ran out of ammo. That's the only downside, man. Like, I didn't grab any ammo anywhere along the way, so that's part of the problem. Holy crap. He resists Cryo right now, and it didn't even matter. Unbelievable. That's how good this gun is. So get you guys one of these things, the Crossroads. Definitely recommend it. Thank you guys for watching, and again, let me know down in the comments below what else, what other guns would you like to see. Thank you guys so much. Take care.